What's up, guys? Commissioner AJ Miskinnis here in my garage, live in the flesh, to talk to you real quick about some of the ABA awards. Congrats on another ABA regular season in the books. You all did such a good job. Give yourselves a round of applause. Absolute cinema. We got Sapphire Vice playoff game on the docket. Winner faces the Marksman in the championship. See who takes home the finals. RIP Hearts. Great season. I'm sure there's a lot of thrilling basketball to still be played. However, this video is to talk about the awards process, the awards themselves, and we might go over a few of the statistics. Just to say quick and easy, just like the process, if you're gonna watch any segment of this video, just stay tuned for this one real quick before I send it over to one of my trusted associates to talk about the specific awards themselves. This is all about the process. So, the process itself has changed. Gone are the days of a graphic ballot sent out to each of our individual award voters, and here are the days of Google Forms. Welcome to the 21st century ABA. Just like the preseason survey that got sent out, everyone will receive a Google Forms link to cast their ballots. Just fill out the Google Forms. If you are having trouble accessing the link, just reach out to me personally and we will get that all sorted out. Every single one of your voices matter in this awards voting process, and I want to make sure that everybody knows their ballots will be counted. The awards are going to be all short answer, besides one. There's one award that is a criteria award. 8 players met the criteria to qualify for that award. That question's multiple choice. So you'll fill out your name, select the choice of the player for that award, and then make your selections in terms of writing in the name of the people for each of the other ones. As far as what you might need to base your awards, everyone's gonna get a copy of the stats. It's in a Google Sheets doc, and everyone will get a link to that. Shouldn't have any issues accessing that, but same thing as the forms. If you do have any issues, just reach out to me and we'll get that ironed out. Stats, film, if you want to refer back to any of the ABA games that happened to make your award decisions, feel free. They're all posted just like this one right on the ABA YouTube. The ABA on YouTube with our star commentary team, you are sure to not be bored. Go refer back to some of those and your own personal experience. I mean, everyone who's voting played in the league this year and in previous years, but this specific year, you all played in the league. You all stayed sometimes and watched the games. We all know what went down. We all were there. If that's another thing that helps base your decision, feel free. You got all the information you need. The only thing left to do is cast the votes. So thank you for watching this far. I'm gonna kick it to my associate to talk about some of the awards themselves and the descriptions. However, this is the only part that I think you needed to listen to. Thank you for tuning in this much. Get those ballots in, make your voice heard, and we'll see you at the ABA season wrap party. What's going on, ABA Nation? This is Tanner Martin, aka Tan Man, the Hearts Fan 315. Follow me on socials. And I made a promise to Commissioner Miskinnis, albeit when my team was 2-1, that I would be here at the end of the year to talk about the awards and read some descriptions that he wrote up for them. Elephant in the room, I will address it. Yes, I am wearing a Hearts shirt. And yes, they did lose and they did miss the playoffs. And I am absolutely gutted over it. It's the first time in my entire ABA fan career that I will not be able to see my GOAT, Gabe Christopher, in the playoffs, but that's fine because I just know that he's gonna be that much better next year. So without any further ado, I don't wanna be here any longer than I have to. All right, man of my word, let's get into it. All right, we'll start with my favorite award, MVP. This is the most valuable player in the league who is imperative towards team success while also achieving personal moments of greatness. This has had 4 winners. Only 2 people have ever won the award. That would be Max Wolozewski, who Hearts Nation has claimed is a little overrated, and also not a transcendent talent and doesn't have a higher peak than a specific other player. And Gabe Christopher, who won the first 2 MVPs, we don't got to worry about the last 2. Max won those, but first 2 MVPs, Gabe the GOAT Christopher. Gabe has a higher peak than any other player in ABA history. I will die on the hill. I'm curious to see who wins it this year. I know who's winning it next year, and that's going to be my GOAT, Gabe Christopher. So that's it for MVP. The next award is going to be Depoy. This is the best defensive player in the league who shows personal success in defensive statistics while operating consistently at a high level of quality defense. This one is the only other award with 4 winners. Your season 1 winner was Nick Von Bergen. Your season 2 winner was Max Woloszewski, who I will give credit to. He's an amazing player. I've never been on the side of Max is overrated. That's just Hearts fans that have said that. I've always been on the side of season 1 Gabe is a higher peak than Max has ever had. However, Max is an extremely fine player. He's the best or second best player in ABA history, according to your logic. Gabe's the other one. MJ Braun, Gabe, Max. Anyways, speaking of Gabe the GOAT Christopher, 2024 and 2025, that would be seasons 3 and 4, he won Depoy, and he has a very strong case this year, in my personal opinion, that is absolutely biased, for taking home his 3rd. All right, that being said, let's move on to the next award. This award is Most Improved Player. There's only been 3 given out across the 4 previous seasons. Your first Most Improved was Tom Lynch. Your second and third was Nick D'Andrea. Yes, and they were absolutely deserved. He earned both of those the hard way by getting better each year. This is the Most Improved Player from previous seasons to this one. This player has shown growth in terms of performance, statistics, and overall impact with their team. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but there are a lot of really good candidates for this award as well. Next award. Okay. Fan favorite is one of the best awards. I'm going to read the description for it now. This player highlights what the ABA is all about. Fun times and good vibes. They always bring the chill energy every game day and are fan favorite for all to enjoy. There's only ever been 1 award winner. He's won it 3 times. Season 2, 3, and 4, Dan Kelly, 3-peat. Got a strong case for the 4-peat this year. We'll see what happens. Dan Kelly, notable Gabe Christopher addition to the league. And he has really left his mark, as that award description says. He exemplifies that to a T. We'll see if anyone else gives him a run for his money this year. Next award. This is the Checkers Cheese Champ. This award, sponsored by Checkers and named after their signature sandwich, encapsulates the player who gives the best banter. This player can effortlessly get their opponents rattled by chirping them on or off the court without doing too much. The first ever cheese champ was Nolan the Rattler Anson, and that bum had this idiot commissioner make an award that was designed to kind of be won by him, and then this doofus got his chain snatched by one of his best friends the next year. Nolan Anson, bum, overrated, doesn't deserve a documentary about him, but that's just what Hearts Nation and myself are saying. I'll stand on that one. Tanner Martin does not like Nolan Anson because he tries to take credit for Gabe Christopher's success, and that's wrong because Gabe carried Nolan's bum ass to a championship. Fuck Nolan. Anyways, the season 4 winner was Jackson Schlabowie, who absolutely snatched Nolan Anson's chain for Cheese Champ, and we'll see who wins it this year. Okay, next award. This award is Clutch Player of the Year, and last year it was given out to the players who had the most game-winning shots. that was Ryan Glennon and Noah Matovich. This year, now that we're tracking clutch points and some other statistics that might be able to give you a gauge for what you look for, we're gonna do it voting style. So this player is the definition of clutch. When their team is in need of a bucket, they deliver in clutch time, which is any point after 16. This player is critical to closing out games or coming back to steal a victory. We'll see who wins it this year. First time. Let's see what you all value. All right, next up. There's one new award. This one is not the short answer one. This is the multiple choice one. Fourth Man of the Year. We wanted to give the glue guys of the ABA. We wanted to give the heart and soul of the ABA, the guys that come into the game and make their mark, not always shown on the stat sheet. Commissioner Miskinis told me that this award is for those guys. The overall player who best exemplifies utility, energy, and impact when coming off the bench for their team is the player that you will vote for this award. The qualification for this award was no captains or first round picks, and you had to start at least 3 or less games. If you started 4 games, didn't qualify. If you were a captain or first round pick, didn't qualify. So what that left is our lovely 8 finalists. You'll select from one of these 8 finalists, 2 from each team, and we will see who wins this award at the ABA season finale. Speaking of finales, that does it for me. I appreciate all of you for listening to me. I appreciate the platform to spew my heart's narratives and push for my GOAT agenda. And I'm gonna pass it over to the fucking nerd that's gonna talk about the stats. Follow me on socials, TanMan the Hearts Fan 315. And next time I see you, we'll be back on top. Believe that.
Salutations. My name is Sammy Statman, and I'm here to explain some of the stats that you might not know. When you're looking at Google Sheets trying to get the awards, information that you might need, you're going to see some things that might confuse you. Counting stats are obvious. We're not even going to worry about those. What we are going to worry about is effective field goal percentage. The formula for that is your field goals plus 0.5 times your 2-point field goals. All of that divided by your field goal attempts. What that does is it creates a number that effectively weighs, pun intended, 2-pointers as shots that are worth more than 1-pointers. They're a more valuable shot, so when you make it, it should count for more. So what this formula does is it accounts for that, and it gives you a field goal percentage that effectively balances that. So your EFG, there you go. Clutch points, we already know what those are. They're any point after 16. You're guaranteed at least 5 a game because we played a 21. Clutch points percentage is the percentage of your points that were clutch points. If I had 6 total points, and 3 of those were clutch points, my clutch points percentage would be 50% because 50% of my points were clutch points. This category is marked by CP percentage, which is to the right of the spreadsheet at the back end. Obviously, we already know player of the weeks. We know game-winning shots already. We know all the per-game statistics. We know the counting statistics. But what if there was a value that counted all of that into one and gave you one number? That is what BV and AV are. Those are advanced stat categories where the formula is as follows. BV is points plus rebounds plus assists plus blocks plus steals minus your turnovers plus fouls. All of that multiplied by your field goal percentage gives us a number. The higher that number, the better season. The lower that number, the worse season. It gives an accurate gauge of value using a holistic view of all the stats that we take here at the ABA. What adjusted value does is it multiplies points by 2. If you're someone that believes that points is the most important statistic on the basketball court, AV is the stat for you because it weighs points as 2 times more important than any other statistic. PER takes BV, the one that weighs everything the same, and it multiplies that times your effective field goal percentage for a number. APER multiplies your AV, the one that weighs points more heavily, time your effective field goal percentage, and it gives us a number. With all of these stat categories, the higher the number, the better, the lower the number, the worse. This takes into account everything and gives you an efficiency rate. That is what these stat categories mean. I hope that I was able to be of service in explaining them for you so you're not confused if you see it. And if you have any issues, just reach out to Commissioner Miskinnis and I hope he'll be able to clear it up for you. Or actually, maybe he won't. Maybe I can help out. Or maybe I have been Commissioner Miskinnis this whole time. Yeah, Sammy Statman, not real, okay? I made him up. I do the stats, we know this. That guy doesn't exist. So thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, genuinely reach out to me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, leave a like. You got a comment, something to say, leave it down there. Hit subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your votes. Stay locked in and I will be in touch, all right? ABA Nation, we rise. Fast track towards the ABA season finale. Stay locked in. Got a lot of good basketball left. Stay tuned. Eyes on the channel. Peace.